Hey there, I thought we'd talk about exponents for a while. First, we need to know some definitions. In this example, the 2 is called the base, B-A-S-E. The 3 is called an exponent. Together, the 2 and the 3 are called a power. If a number is in exponent form, the exponent counts how many times the base is to be used as a factor. To put this in practical terms, I call the exponent the mom, and we know moms have the power. I call the base the kid, and we all know the mom has the power over the kid. In this case, the mom says, "Kid, I want you to multiply yourself times yourself 3 times. So we all know that 2 times 2 is 8. And so in summary, exponents is really just fancy multiplication using the same number, multiplying it over and over. But it really just depends on how many times mom says to multiply yourself. Here we have x multiplied times itself 3 times, which is called x cubed or x to the third. Here we have x multiplied times itself twice, which is called x to the second power or x squared. It would be a good idea to write this down. If 3 times 3 times 3 equals 3 cubed or 3 to the third power, what will these other 2 problems equal? It is the same logic. It would be 5 to the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 5th power. And number 2 would be negative 2 in parentheses to the 1, 2, 3rd power. It's important that you take the exact number, parentheses and all, and put it to the correct power. You ask, what about fractions? They are dealt with exactly the same way. There are 4 of these fractions, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's going to be to the 4th power, 1/2 to the 4th power. Here is another example of 2/3 times 2/3 times 2/3 times 2/3. Since there are 4 sets of 2/3, this is 2/3 raised to the 4th power. If you were asked to multiply this problem out, you would take the 2's and multiply them together. 2 times 2 is 4, 2 4's are 8, 2 8's are 16. That would be over 3 times 3 is 9, 3 9's are 27, and 3 times 27 is 81. And that would be the answer. Next, we are asked to evaluate. And evaluate means just do the math. In this case, we're asked to evaluate a squared plus b to the 4th power when a equals 3 and b equals 2. So to evaluate in this case, we substitute precisely a equals 3 and b equals 2. And then we apply the exponents, which is 3 squared and 2 to the 4th power. So we perform fancy multiplication, and we see that 3 times 3 is 9, plus 2 times 2 is 4, 2 times 4 is 8, and 2 8's are 16. And 9 and 16 will equal 25, and this is our answer.